Hey, it's your girl Lisa Danae, and you are here with us on the Aftershow. Yes, we're back for another episode of the Aftershow. We told you we were coming at you with some living through lyrics.
Living through lyrics. That's your life, living through lyrics. And if you were listening to the show, we know about the guy at work who's politicking to be your at-work husband without you necessarily knowing.
Yeah, clueless.
So we're sitting here trying to help you out with ways of living your life through lyrics and to understand how you can fix it, deal with it, and look out for it.
Yes. Well, for me, I wanted to talk about Beyonce lyrics.
I love Beyonce.
Because I don't think there's a
Queen.
problem in the world that Beyonce don't have an answer for.
She does.
She got the answer.
Absolutely.
She has an answer to life's problems. All you gotta do is look at the lyrics. Okay, so the problem is the man trying to holler at work.
The man trying to holler at work. So
What's
your
the solution?
The solution is for you to realize that you shouldn't blame Mr. Charlie because Mr. Charlie is just a man and he's doing the best that he can.
Absolutely.
But Beyonce, in her lyrics, she'll remind you that she's a diva and that she doesn't necessarily need you to take care of anything for her.
She's an independent woman.
Exactly.
Well, you know, I will say this, but this might get a wrong idea, but this is one of my favorite lyrics from Beyonce, where she says, "Don't bore me, just show me. All men talk, but don't please." What do you say about that one?
I say ring the alarm. I've been down for too long. I'll be damned if I see another female on your arm.
Now, see, that's coming from a wife. You memorized that lyric.
Little bit.
She said ring the alarm. So, yeah, that's a good one. But, you know, that might send the wrong message to the man at work that's trying to holler.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, when you talk about exes, Beyonce got all the answers.
Doesn't she?
Exes.
And she has the solutions on getting you prepared to be an ex. I mean, just look at the new song that she has out right now, Sorry Not Sorry.
Yes.
Headed to the club, I ain't thinking about you.
I ain't thinking about you.
Yes.
That is one of my favorite lyrics of all time.
Yes.
I love that song because everything that I say is there.
Absolutely.
It's like she read my mind.
And for us extra sensitive people who are at home crying during a breakup, it tells us the instructions on how we're living our life incorrectly and how it is we should have just went to the club and not thought about our situation we're in for 5 seconds and get out of our feelings and maybe get into something else.
And like Beyonce say, middle fingers up, hold your head high, wave it in his face, tell him what? Boy, bye. That is it.
Yes, it is.
That's the lyric that you need to live by.
And you're living your life what? Through lyrics. Yes.
I'm telling you, that's the lyric of the century right there, boy, bye.
Yes.
But another lyric that I think was so wonderful that she ever came up with, because people need to know that I can have another you in a minute. Matter of fact, he'll be here in a minute.
And with Uber, that's really our situation.
Exactly. You must don't know about me.
Yes.
Don't ever start thinking you're irreplaceable.
Because just like I have
gospel.
you here today, you'll be here tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yes.
That was some gospel she was laying down right there.
The gospel of Beyonce.
Yes, indeed.
What's her birthday again?
I don't know.
Chapter 9, volume 4 or something?
I don't know, but
I
I tell you what, she be laying down that gospel. Now, another one that I like from Sorry. Sorry got so much in it.
It does.
That we can learn, ladies, from these lyrics. One thing she say is stop interrupting my grinding.
Yes.
I've been saying this for years. When you trying to grind, you trying to work, and you got this drama popping up at home, what you want to say? Stop interrupting my grinding.
Yes. Because
Beyonce.
when you're sitting here going through that drama, what's the first thing we want to do? We want to fix it. So we're running home trying to fix whatever's going on so we can get back to our grinding. But in that same lyric, she says something that every wife has said one day when you get into that argument, today I regret the day I put that ring on.
Baby.
But at the end, what happens? She shows you that, hey, I went through this feeling, but at the end, I'm still sticking with my man. Okay.
Yeah, she say that, but she do advise you to call Becky also.
She does.
With the good hair.
She does. She's letting you know that if you're not willing to appreciate me, you can call Becky with the good hair. Just like you have options, I have options. And I'm here with you because I love you and because I care about you. Not for one reason, because I have to. Because all the women who are independent, throw your hands up at me.
Exactly. All the women that's independent. Now I'm going to tell you another one. I tell you that I really, really love is when she said in Drunken Love, if you scared, call that reverend. Baby. That's a good one right there because, you know, people say they talk a good game, like she said, don't bore me, just show me.
Right.
They talk a good game, but then they be looking scared. If you're scared, call the reverend.
But you know, she also said, let's go little kitty cat, he don't want you no more, you know? And when he doesn't want you anymore, you know your worth. Walk away.
And ladies, you could really learn something through that lyric. When she say, let's go kitty cat, I think it's time to go. See, you need to know when it's time to go.
And you need to exit when it's time to go. Don't be over there sitting here staying over just so that way you can say, I did 20 years with Roscoe and we stayed strong. But you know, Roscoe got 4 babies across the street with the neighbors,
Yes,
okay?
Lord.
And the whole 9. Terrell Owens knows that life. Don't be that person.
And I say, you got to take the kitty cat, definitely.
Yes.
You got to know when it's time for kitty cat to go. Yes. So another thing that I really love, ladies, if you don't know your worth, just ask Beyonce.
She'll
She
tell
said
you.
we smart enough to make the millions. We smart enough, strong enough to bear the children, and then what? Get back to business.
Exactly.
Because who runs the world?
Girls.
Already. So ladies, I'm telling you, all the answers you need in life in the lyrics of a Beyonce song. Now, if you having some issues in your situation, in your relationship, you feel like he not paying attention to you, you know, he not really telling you you cute no more, what do you need to do?
Oh, put your freakum dress on.
Go to the back of that closet, girl, and pull out that freakum dress.
Absolutely.
Wins every time.
It wins every time.
I'm telling you, if he walk past you every day and he ain't said nothing about your hips and your curves, put that freakum dress on.
I guarantee he'll be like,
Baby.
where you going with that on?
Honey,
All that said,
you
Madden's
get a
going to
night
be
out.
put down for just 5 seconds.
Yes.
Just so that way he can find out what's
Oh.
going on in your world.
Definitely, honey. That gets their attention when you go to the back of that closet. Pull out that freakum dress, honey. It's a winner every time.
Every time.
Another thing that we have to understand, and we have to tell the men, you know, sometimes they don't know a good thing till it's gone.
Right.
Don't be mad when you see that he want it. Because if you like it, you should have did what?
Put a ring on it.
Beyonce
Thank you.
been trying to tell y'all, if you like it, you should have put a ring on it. Don't be mad when you see that he want it. Because sometimes you don't know what you got
Until
it's
gone.
already gone.
But you know, in that Sorry Not Sorry song, she was sitting here talking about how he only wants me when I'm not here. And that's the reason why you want to call Becky with the good hair. Because when I'm here, you're not valuing my worth, okay?
Well, sometimes people are like that. They only want you when they're not here.
Absolutely.
Because they don't know what they have until it's gone.
Absolutely.
That's why they say, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on.
All the time.
Don't be mad when he want it. Now, I love the idea of living life through Beyonce's lyrics.
I love those.
Because I say all the time she has the answer to everything. But I want to talk about something else real briefly before we end the after show. A new trend. You know, we always got to stay up on the new trends.
Yes.
Because things are always changing and evolving in this world, and it's fascinating.
Yes.
So there's this new trend of stay-at-home spouses.
Yes.
Now, we're not talking about parents. We're talking about you don't have no kids.
Oh.
You don't have no kids,
Scratch of the head.
but there's a stay-at-home spouse. Now, this could be a male or female.
Okay.
How would you feel about that? You are working and you have a stay-at-home spouse, and he's just there to take care of the house and make sure that everything's fine when you get home.
And we have no children?
No children to take care of. He's a stay-at-home spouse, a houseman.
Oh, okay, I understand. And back to living life through lyrics. Boy, bye. Okay. It's not happening.
Exactly. Boy,
Not today.
bye.
Not today. No.
Everybody got to pull their weight.
Yes, I can go to
What?
Cats and give you anything that I can't get for myself.
Man, I'm gonna need you to get that laptop out and be doing some writing from home or work from home or something.
I mean, you can even go on Flickr and get paid to play Madden all day long. I
Anything.
mean, but you have to bring something in. We call it residual income, people.
Yeah, so this trend is not, I'm not on board with this trend.
I'm not on board with
A
it
stay-at-home spouse?
For what?
That's thrown off.
My house is clean, so what did you do all day?
Well, let me rethink that just for a moment.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so if I'm making enough money for both of us, because sometimes I don't feel like doing the laundry,
Okay.
sometimes I don't feel like cooking, and I don't feel like going to the dry cleaner. So if the houseman gonna take care of all that, I might consider it.
So you drop your clothes off at the laundry, they wash them for you. At the other side, you sit here and pick up your dry cleaning, and then you go to Timmy Chan's or the nearest nearest restaurant and pick up your takeout. Or even Uber delivers for you, so you don't need that man
Uber
at
does
home.
deliver. Now, let me just throw a little more information in there for you. If the houseman is always at the ready, so to speak, at the ready when you get home,
he needs to be
then
at the
you be
ready.
cool
If
with
he needs to be at the ready when I get home if we're sharing a home. Otherwise, boy, bye.
But you know, sometimes when the man get home from work, he tired too.
That's fine.
And he ain't ready for all that. He just want to, decompress. He just want to chill, relax for a minute. He don't want all that lovey-dovey. But say, for instance, he a houseman now. He a stay-at-home spouse.
Okay.
He just there at home waiting for you, getting ready, getting all oiled up and greased up. You wouldn't be cool with that?
Absolutely not.
Child, I will consider
It's not happening. No. So I'm basically
I'm just
paying
saying.
for it. I'm paying for you to be ready at all times. No, I can sit here and
Don't
make
have
a
problem.
phone call for that issue.
Let me just say this. If you're a qualified houseman, holler at us on the discussion page on Facebook, Lisa Dene Live. Let us know. You can comment on the website here, gmtonlinetv.com. You can comment. I want to know if you're a qualified houseman, holler at your girl.
But don't lie, we need references. We want to hear from the qualified house spouse's
Your
other
exes.
spouse. We want to know what their qualifications, credentials, and what they're really doing, and are they keeping it up on the regular. Let
I
us
might
know
be
the,
here.
the dirty on the dirty.
I might be down with this new trend.
I can't
And
do it.
after rethinking it a little bit, I might be down with this. If everything is clean and in place when I get home and you at the ready, if you know what I mean, I might be okay with it. Especially if I make enough for both of us. Hey, why not?
Well, if you make enough for both of us, then why not just have some? If Uber sits here and delivers, why can't we have an Uber man? Maybe that's what we need to be worrying about.
I don't know, but let us know what you think, because I'm kind of almost getting on board with this trend of a houseman. Especially if he a young tender, girl.
Well, maybe if he was like Tay Diggs on how
I'm just
Stella got
saying.
his groove back. I mean, got her groove back and had a nice little accent and walked around with his six-pack and some nice little tight shorts and some
See, now you see
Timberland
the
boots.
vision.
But, you know,
Now you're
that's
catching
just
the
my
vision.
pre-before marriage, scenario fantasy. We won't talk no more about
Yeah,
that.
she need to clean it up. But I'm just saying, now you're catching the vision
I see the
of how
vision.
wonderful it could be to have a stay-at-home spouse. At first, I really wasn't on board, because I'm thinking, if you're not taking kids, why you at home?
Board.
Yes, and you can draw my bath.
Mm.
As soon as I walk in the door, my bath ready, the food ready. You ready? Girl, I'm just saying.
I just need a man who doesn't necessarily is ready, but is okay with the fact that I'm not ready and I just want to go to sleep.
See, you know she married. You can tell by this conversation who's married and who's single. Because I'm worried about you being ready. She worried about she ain't ready. So I'm just saying.
I'm trying to go to sleep with no wig and a head rag, okay?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord. But anyway, hey, let us know, because I think this is a great new trend. I mean, sometimes everybody need a break. What if your husband been working for years, 20, 30 years? Give him a break. Let him be a houseman. Let him be a stay-at-home spouse. I wouldn't have a problem with it. I'm just saying.
Well,
As long as ain't nobody else at home while I'm gone.
Well, that's a totally
Don't be
different
having
subject.
no company now. That might be thrown off. I have to have a nanny cam.
I love the nanny cam idea.
Yes, well, I can look on
Absolutely.
my phone, see what's happening at the house.
Well, you know, they also have those little gifts where he can have a remote control and he can also, send you pleasure on the other side of the world.
It just throw it off to me. I
Yeah.
heard about that. I'm not really into
He can give you
that.
a phone call and a text message at the same time.
Yeah, that's kind of thrown off. I mean, for all you freaks out there, y'all might like that chickadee.
Don't be
But
ashamed,
for
y'all.
me, I don't need you to remote control my orgasms, because that's what it does for you, right? It gets you there.
What if you're
You
at
can
lunch
do a
with,
remote.
What if you're at lunch with that other guy? Okay,
Girl, that's really throw.
the one that's
other
making
guy,
your tables with little baskets in the middle.
The other guy gonna think he the one making it happen.
But he doesn't need to know what's going on. All he needs to know is that all of a sudden you just started smiling, and
Ooh, that's the road.
it is. It is.
I'm not really into that. But if it's a stay-at-home spouse, he definitely got time to come up with all types of creative ideas.
Well, he has nothing but time on his hands. Of
Ooh, he
course.
could go work out.
Why do I care about him working out?
Ooh, girl, he could be
I
at
need
the
to be
gym,
benefited.
getting
No.
tight and right and keeping it tight and right.
Well, if he can pick up
Girl.
every single one of my pounds again, we might consider him, because if he pokes me up and puts me on his shoulders like I'm just like 5 pounds, I'm
Yes.
loving it.
What if he does that as soon as you walk in the door? Just sweep you off your feet to the bedroom, help you take your shoes off, and your bath is ready. See, now you catching the vision. I'm just
I might
saying,
be catching the vision a little.
this is what life is about to me in this new age that we live in. Just experiencing new things. Everybody doesn't have to live the same way. So if it works for you, I say, hey, go for it.
You only live once.
That's exactly right. So again, thank you for tuning in. You've been watching the After Show.
The
Tell us
After
what you
Show.
think. Hit us in the comments and hit us up on Facebook. Hit us up on gmtonlinetv.com. And we'll see you next week.
See you next week.